Yeah. Even with all that, welcome everybody. How you doing? My name is Diana Lee, and I'm a vocalist, and I am so proud to introduce you to someone who is very legendary, and his name happens to be Dennis Rowland. Applause, please.
Hello. How's everybody?
Dennis Rowland actually was part of the Count Basie Orchestra as well, and he sang with the original Count, who is a very famous jazz group with a horn section and a full orchestra. So it's just absolutely amazing. We're so happy to have him.
And I'm so glad to be here with you, Dawn.
Thank you. You want to tell him a little bit about yourself?
Well, no.
Okay.
Okay. Hi, I've been doing this for a long time. I started when I was your age, and I'm still doing it. That's all I can say, because we don't have a lot of time to go through my whole thing, because, you know.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? You can't either.
I know what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying.
What we're going to talk about today, kids, is scat. What is scat?
Yes.
Scat is a type of vocal jazz using vocal improvisation.
Yes.
Random vocal syllables like badwa or no syllables at all are used to create the melody. Singers attempt to make their own vocal solo sound like an instrumental improvisation a lot of times as their solo. And it's usually done as a solo, but it can also be, as we went ahead and demonstrated at the beginning of that song, Billy's Bounce, which is a Count Basie song.
Nope.
I'm sorry, that was who it was.
Charlie
Parker. I'm sorry, Charlie Parker's song. And that is what we did was a unison scat, and then we did an improv scat. What is improvisation, Dennis?
Well, it's a lot of things. It's taking the music, the melody that you know, and taking it somewhere else. And how do you do that? Well, you do all the words, you do that, but then when you get done, you want to play with or try to be another
Way?
yes, maybe a horn or something. So it's like if you say ba da 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 da. Okay, that's the bell melody. Now, when you get to that, okay, I did that. Da 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 da. Well, I might want to do it different. So I just decided I wanted to do it like this time. And then when I come back, I'll come back. Ba da 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 da. There it is.
You used a lot of syncopation. Syncopation is on your vocabulary worksheet.
Is it? Yes.
You might want to look at your vocabulary worksheet because improvisation is there, syncopation is there.
Yes, it is.
Scat is there. There's a
Yes.
bunch of vocabulary terms that you should know so that you can carry out your own scat singing.
Yes.
So that's it. That's such a
really
in a
much,
nutshell.
and it can be done. It can do with any song, any kind.
Any kind of music.
Yes, whatever your teacher is doing, she's going to give you a prompt. Then she's going to say, now, why don't you try to do it a little different? Now, don't worry if you can do it right now. It takes some time
Practice.
to know, say how the song goes, what's the melody, and I don't want to get into it, so but you got to know your scales.
Yes.
You have to understand
Music
the difference
theory.
between major and minor and these other things. While we're trying to go ahead and scat.
And scat.
So yes, absolutely. So
Absolutely.
it's just a little way to start.
Right.
Yes.
Well, let's go into this video that we're going to show.
Yes.
And it says, what does scat sound like?
Okay.
You can go ahead and hit the video. Well, now that we've seen that video, really, really fun, by the way. So what I'd like to do is tell them a little bit about some of the artists that started scat and that really perfected scat and really just were amazing at it.
Absolutely.
One of them is, as you know, Ella.
Yes.
Ella was known as the queen of jazz.
Yes.
And she was just amazing. She was born in 1917 in Virginia. She died in 1996 in California. And she is known as one of the best scat singers of all times. She was especially skilled at making her voice sound like an instrument or a horn. And that's kind of what really catapulted her into scat singing. Watch her scat on this. Did you want to say something about
Well,
Ella?
I'm going to say the other guy's name is Louis.
Louis. Go ahead, tell them about Louis.
Yes. And so everybody you've seen them before because you hear with that little thing, the way he just starts to sing. But you got to understand, he was the first guy to start scat. He goes, he plays, and then he goes, see, the problem was, what?
He played trumpet, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. And what happened was he was doing a recording, and while he was doing it, his music went to the floor.
It fell from the music stand onto the floor.
Right.
Oh my goodness.
And so he had to keep going. And so instead of playing what it is, he said, okay, and then what happened was, the producer says, hey, keep that in. And then he made that was his thing.
That was the birth of scat.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Yeah, you know, because
Louis Armstrong.
Yes,
Wow.
absolutely, absolutely.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's an amazing story.
Yeah.
Well, that's how it all started.
Yeah,
And-
both of them, you know, are the ones that we know.
Absolutely.
You know.
So please enjoy these two videos, Ella Fitzgerald and Louis Armstrong.
A tisket, a tasket, a brown and yellow basket. I send a letter to my mummy. On the way I dropped it. I dropped it, I dropped it. Yes, on the way I dropped it. A little girlie picked it up and put it in her pocket. She was trucking on down the avenue with not a single thing to do. She went pecking all around. When she spied it on the ground, she took it, my little yellow basket. And if she doesn't bring it back, I think that I will die. Oh gee, I wonder where my basket can be.
Sail away, sail away, sail away, sail away, sail away.
Oh dear, I wish that little girl I could see.
Sail away, sail away, sail away, sail away, sail away.
Oh, why was I so careless with that basket of mine? That itty bitty basket was the joy of mine. Basket, I lost my yellow basket. Won't someone help me find my basket and make me happy again?
Was it red?
No, 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 no.
Was it green?
No, 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 no.
Was it cerise?
No, no, just a little yellow basket. A little yellow basket.
Is anyone finer in the state of Carolina? If there is, then you know, show to me. Dinah, the Dixie eyes blazing, we love the city gazing to the eyes of Dinah Lee. Baby, every night, one eye, shake with fine, oh, cut my dynamite, change your mind, Bobby, did you want to China, baby? I'll have an Orlando, oh, baby. Oh, Dinah. Dinah, oh, Dinah, oh, baby, Dinah, Dinah, oh, baby, every night, but I'd have an Orlando, yeah.
Okay, now that they have seen that and they've witnessed, you know, back in the day where scat singing started, how Ella used to use her voice as an instrument, they definitely, both of them knew music in and out. You have to have your knowledge base first, and then you can go ahead. You have to play inside the box before you can go outside the box, and that's always the secret. Yeah. But it's also just whatever at the top of your head. Whatever you feel like. That's the cool thing about jazz improvisation and scat singing is it's free fall. It's free. It's freedom. Scat today, I want to talk a little bit about scat today because this is sensational.
What is it?
Scat singing can still be heard in modern music today,
Yes.
in jazz as well as other genres of music.
Yes.
So not only can you sing it in jazz, sing scat in whatever kind of music
Yes,
you
you
like.
can.
You can do it however you like. Again, it's about freedom. There are, of course, performers like Bobby McFerrin. Bobby McFerrin is a fantastic, fantastic vocalist, musician too, and he amazes the whole entire world with his scat sounds, and he's capable of creating. It's just amazing. So check out Bobby McFerrin.
Okay, my name is Bobby McFerrin. 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 Yeah. And this is how I do what I do. First off, if you know the difference between a chest voice, that's the chest voice that I'm speaking in right now, and then there's the head voice like this. So if you can learn how to go back and forth between the two like that, then you've got a pretty good start. The other thing is having a flexible tongue is very important so that I can get the notes out. So a good exercise is bidida and diddla. Say bidida, bidida, diddla, diddla, bidida, bidida, diddla, diddla, bidida, bidida. So it gives you, the flexibility to do stuff like that. And the third thing is you open up your mouth and you go. Commit yourself for singing for 10 minutes without stopping and see what happens. So whatever, for 10 minutes. Make sure that you don't stop. Just keep going, because the whole idea behind improvisation is simply motion. It's just the courage to keep going. So set a timer for 10 minutes. Practice singing in tenths. B-D, chest, head, 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 blah, 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 like that. And that's basically it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Now, as you were saying about you could do any tune, maybe some tunes that they might know, like ba da 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 da.
Good. Awesome. There's an example right there, doing it straight first. The melody is straight, and then taking the melody and putting whatever's on the top of your head. The freedom of it, the freedom of scat. Now, all of you out there have your own cards. Your cards should look like this. They have different syllables on them, all kinds of different syllables. Now, this is just an example of syllables you can use. You can use just about anything you want. But while you're learning how to do it, you should go ahead, just get any one of these cards. We're going to play a little game. The way that we play this scat game is we go ahead and have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's start with 5. 5 different cards. Now, what you can do that would be fun is if you have a partner or you have a group, and then you get these cards, shuffle them up, go ahead and pick whatever syllables you want. Make sure each of you have 5. You learn 5 syllables, and then you go ahead and perform it against whatever music you like. And then you can go ahead and have trade off with your partners or trade off in a group. And that's how you can learn how to scat. For example, this one says skit scat. This one says Scooby Dooby. This one says Dootin' Dwee Doo. This one says Dooba Da. This one says Shoo-doo. Once you go ahead and you put them down in any kind of order, really, but one certain order, your order of your choosing, then you can put them together. You could put them together, and then it would be skit, scat, scooby-dooby, dootin' dwee-doo, doo-ba-da, shoo-doo.
Stab a little baby, do day da, dooby 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 doo. Stop.
There you go. Now that was, he did the bottom one, which is zigga, doobie doobie, data, wea, and zat. So those were the ones that he chose to do, and that was awesome because it is putting all those syllables together in time. You have to be in time, in tempo, in time.
At some point,
and
yes.
then you can go. Once you go ahead and do that, you can go ahead and play the game or do it with a partner. See if you guys can get it correct against whatever music you want to use. And then whoever makes the least amount of mistakes is the winner of the game. And that's how you play the scat game. And then the biggest thing is that you can go ahead and when you guys get good at this, put on a show for an adult family member, your parents, or put on a show for anybody. And you can show them what you've learned about scat singing. And that will be a lot of fun.
That was very good. I mean, that's it.
Yeah.
You know.
Then we're going to close with Every Day I Have the Blues.
Every day I have the blues. Every day I have the blues. Well, you see me worry, baby, because it's you I hate to lose. Nobody loves me. Nobody seems to care. Nobody loves me. Nobody seems to care. Speaking of bad luck and trouble, well, you know I've had my share. I'm gonna pack my suitcase, moving on down the line. Oh, I'm gonna pack my suitcase and move on down the line. Well, there ain't nobody worrying and there ain't nobody crying. Seems to me every day I have the blues. Every day I have the blues. You see me worry, baby, 'cause it's you I hate to lose. Nobody loves me. Nobody seems to care. Nobody loves me. Nobody I have the blues every day.
Okay, I hope you guys have had a bunch of fun at playing your scat game. I really, really do. On behalf of Dennis and myself, we really, really hope you guys have fun scat singing away and being free as you like, and learning a little bit about jazz and improvisation and syncopation and all of that too. So we'll see you soon. Shut up. A skit, scat, scooby dooby doo dee doo, do ba da choo doo. A zigga dooby dooby dee ya, where I see it. Skit, scat, dooby dooby dee ba ba ba, skit, scat, doo 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 doo. A zigzag doodle dee doo ba doo boo bee doo shabba doo ba doo ba doo ba doo 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 doo.
A bit up, but do oh, but
Ba da ba da ba da.
baby do better, but
Ba da ba da ba da.
Oh,
Shut up. Ba da ba da ba da.
yeah.